Hi there, this is Lee, and this is the first video podcast of the series Angels and Ecstasy, a report on the events that befell me almost exactly 25 years ago today, when I was in Rome and I was touched by the Virgin Mary. And it's been a while since I put an installment in on this series, so I'm going to have to try to pick up where I left off in, of all places, Metuchen and Edison, New Jersey, where strange things were beginning to fill me. I've reported on the fact that my thoughts stopped working. I've reported on the fact that after several months of bliss, I decided it was necessary to go forward in life and to actually do it as best I could, to renounce that bliss because it did not seem to be serving my purpose in ordinary life itself. I needed to be at work, living my life. Indeed, my Gurdjieff teacher, Betty Brown, when she heard about the story, the first thing she said was, "Well, how did you know it was Mary?" And I said, "You just know." And after she heard my report on the way in which my sensation of the body had changed, she said, "Well, 20 years ahead of your time." And then she said, "Never mind, you have to go forward and not look back." And she said, "Enjoy your life." So she empowered me to go forward, sensing, feeling, breathing, living, and above all, understanding that life is a gift, even though she didn't say it in so many words. And so I attempted to do that. But it was difficult because bewildering things were taking place in me. My solar plexus, day after day, was glowing with some kind of energy I had never experienced before. I could sense every cell in my body, and strange waves of bliss and ecstasy continued to flow downward into me, whether I wanted them to or not. I remember one average Saturday in the parking lot of a store in Edison, New Jersey. I had done some shopping, I think it was groceries, and there I was driving out of the parking lot, and suddenly a wave of real ecstasy hit me. So it was probably the first of the ecstatic experiences that I remember very clearly. And it was filled with such extraordinary anguish, emotional anguish, that I could barely understand it